Yes. Do you know the alphabets? Yes. It has 26 letters. How many letters? 26 letters. So, which you already learned in UKG class. Remember? Yes. Before we are going to take a revision of alphabets now. Let us sing a song. Yes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yes. These 26 letters have their own sounds. Each letter produce different type of sounds. So, let's have fun with story of sounds. Okay? Let us see story of sound A. Shall we start? There was a little girl whose name was Annie. She climbed up on an apple tree, and what happened? When Anne bit her on ankle and she said something is tickling me, and she shouts, eh, eh, eh. Yes, this is a sound of A, eh, eh, eh. Here are some examples of A sound. A letter sound. A sounds like eh, eh, eh. Apple, eh, eh, apple. Eh, eh, ant. Eh, 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 axe. Eh, 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 arm. Eh, eh, aeroplane. Eh, eh, ankle. Eh, 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 alligator. These are all examples of A sound. So, A sounds like eh, eh, eh. Now, we will take the story of B. Okay? Bablu, the big bear, has a big balloon and blue ball. He is playing with his ball. The ball bounces like b, b, b. Okay, so the sound of B is b, b, b. See, here are the examples of letter sound B. B sounds b, b, b. Okay, come. Bring me my bottle, b, b, b. Bring me my book, b, b, b. Bring me my bag, b, b, b. I am ready for school. So, B sounds, bottle sounds, b, b, bottle. B, b, book. B, b, bag. So, these are the sounds of B. B, b, b. Now, it's time the story of C. Which is the letter C. Camel, the little girl, have nice curly hair. She liked to eat delicious cake. When she eating the delicious cake, she curl up her hair and said, k, 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 curly, curly, k, curly, curly, k. Yes, this is the sound of C, k, 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 soft k, k, k. Now, these are the example and story of a letter C sound. Which letter? C sound. Cats are cuddly. K, k, k. Cats are cute. K, k, k. Cats are clever. K, k, k. Cats are playing in the car. So C sounds K, K, K. C sounds K, 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 K. It's time for story of sound D. David, a drummer, likes to play with his drum. He marches up and down, banging his drum. Yes, like d, 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 d. This is the sound of D, and D says d, d, d. Here one more rhyme for you, the sound of D. Let's enjoy the rhythm of the sound D. Dogs play drums, d, d, d. Deer play drums, d, d, d. Dolls are dancing, d, d, d. Dolls like dancing, d, d, d. Let's do one more time. Dogs play drums, d, d, d. Deer play drums, d, d, d. Dolls are dancing, d, d, d. Dolls like dancing, d, d, d. So D sounds like d, d, d. Here are some examples of the sound D. D letter sound examples. See here. D, d, doll. D, d, door. D, d, duck. D, d, dog. D, d, dustbin. D, d, dress. D, d, donuts. D, d, donkey. Here is one story. Let's read and enjoy this story. Donald Duck was going to his friend's house. He opened the door and saw his friend Dumbo the dog. Dumbo the dog. The dog was playing with the doll. Doll. The doll had dots and diamonds on her dress. Suddenly, Dumbo the dog started barking loudly. Donald Duck went out to see what had happened. He saw that the dog was barking at a donkey. Donkey. The donkey was eating some donuts. Donuts from a dustbin. Donald Duck said bye to his friend and went home with the donkey. So D sounds d. Let us see the story of sound E. Ellie wants to make a breakfast, so she takes eggs to the kitchen. To open the eggs and tapping like eh. Yes, the sound of E is eh. Here are the examples of letter E. E sounds like A. Okay, see. Elephant. Egret. Engine. Egg. Okay, elephant, egret, engine, egg. So here is one story. Just enjoy this story. Ellie the elephant found an egg in a nest. It belonged to her friends. The egret was sitting on Ellie, the elephant, and looking for insects on back. Suddenly they heard an engine pass by. The egret flew back to nest to sit on her egg. Let us see the story of Yav. There was a fire on a farm. Frick the fireman fight with fire. He stick out his long horse within the water, covers out. The sounds like yes. What is the sound of Yav? Here are some examples of the letter sound Yav. Yav sounds like okay, like air blow. Yes. Football. Fish. Fairy. Fog. Fan. Frog. Flower. Let's know the sound of G. Geeta studying with her granny who has a garden with geese and goat. She likes to eat grapes and she drink the water and gargle and sounds like g g g g. Yes, the sound of G is g g g g g. Here are the example of the letter G, and G sounds like g g g g. Yes, see g g g garden, g g g Gauri, g g g gate, g g g garage, g g g gawa, g g g gun, g g g green. Here is one story. Let's enjoy this story. Gauri was a girl who liked to play the guitar. Her brother liked to play with gun. One day their mummy took them to play in the garden. It had a big garage. The gate was painted green and golden. They found some gawas in the garden. On their way home, they saw a goat near their garage. They have got some gawas to eat and went home. It's time for H sound. Okay. Helen, Harry, Hanif hop as fast as they can. But it is a hot day. So hopping is a hard work. When they finishes hopping, they sounds like yes. The sound is H is yes children, here is a one rhyme with a sound of H. S sounds like yes. Horses are hiding, hens are hopping, I can hide and I can hop. Hiding and hopping is so much fun. Examples of H sound: hat, hot, hippo, house, hanger, hut, hammer, hair, hen, handkerchief, horse, hands. Here is one story about H sound. Harry the hippo is feeling very hot. He is looking for a hat. He goes to a house, finds a hanger there. Then he finds a hammer near a small hut. He also finds a handkerchief with hearts on it. He tries to use it to cover his head, but it is too small. He then sees a girl with long hair holding a hen in her hands. A man on a horse was passing by with a hat on his head. He asked the man for his hat. The man gives Harry the hippo his hat. Harry the hippo is very happy.